Step 1 is to watch the gestures and posture of the person you're building rapport with. Step 2 is to subtly match their gestures and posture. Next, listen for key words and phrases, and use exactly the same words and phrases when it's your time to speak. Finally, identify the other person's key needs and concerns and feed those needs and concerns back to them. Of course, the aim of rapport building is to make other people feel comfortable, so your matching should be subtle and unobtrusive. Here are some tips you can use to get the process of matching right. Let's start with matching body language. Watch how the other person holds their body. Which muscles are tense? Where do they place their weight? Match this posture. Notice when the other person shifts position, and shift yourself into a similar position. Watch how often they move their hands and head, and how large their gestures are. When it's your turn to speak, gesture in the same way that the other person has. Don't match the other person move for move, simply create a similar pattern of movements and gestures. Once you're in sync with the other person's movements, you can start matching key words and phrases. These are the words and phrases which seem important to the other person. To detect them, listen for the words the other person repeats, pauses before verbalizing, or adds emphasis to with their voice. To match keywords and phrases, use exactly the same words the other person has used, but put them into your own sentences. As you match what someone else says, you might get a sense of what's important to them. When this happens, it's time to match needs and concerns. A need is something that matters to the other person. A concern is something they're worried about. You can quickly build a deep rapport and trust by verbally acknowledging someone's needs and concerns, because these often aren't articulated out loud.